All right, everybody, we're gonna keep this one short and sweet, just because I'm tired. Long day, long weekend, but still here, still grinding, still getting through. So today, earlier today, I ended up having, what did I log in here? I had, I don't know if you guys, it's this like restaurant that I really like, but it's called Tender Greens. I had a side of crispy potatoes, side of steak, and a side of chicken. I looked at their macros before, and they have like the website. I've talked about it. I've told you guys about it before. It's pretty sweet. I like it. So I've already got their stuff on here. So all I had to do was just look up the old order that I did, and boom. So that was my first meal. That was probably around 12. Kind of shitty, but I mean, that was good that I ate at that time. But now it's 8:30, and I'm having, I guess, what you would call dinner. It's my last meal. So for this one, I made some fresh steak. So we've got 11 ounces of steak. We've got 90, it was supposed to be 95, but I got 96 grams of cheese just because I'm not going to be splitting hairs with this fucking cheese, especially because it crumbles so quickly. I'd rather just be able to, cut once and then just measure what it is that I got. It's not putting me over anything, really. Maybe a little bit over my protein, but it's nothing crazy. And the rice, still in the rice cooker because I want to keep it warm. If I take it out now, I'm doing this for like however long, 7, 8 minutes, probably less. Then by the time I get to it, it's cold and I don't like that. So we've made some extra steak here. This will be for the morning as I've already reached my protein intake for the day. So with this meal, from the meal earlier and then now this meal, that puts me at 1,907 calories, 151 grams of protein, 179 grams of carbs, and 62.9, almost 63 grams of carbs, which is not terrible. That leaves some room, a little bit of wiggle room for maybe a little snack or something, because we've still got about 100 calories left, and between 100 and 200, right? Because this is counting up to 2,000, but my AI PT is telling me that there's some wiggle room between 2,000 and 2,100, so I have between 100 and 200 calories that I can still play with. Not sure what I want to do. Maybe I don't eat anything and just save them for later. I can have a nicer snack, but I do plan to enjoy this meal, so I don't think you guys will get to see me savor this meal. It's just been so long since I've had this, it feels. I know it's been, it's today, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, like 3+ days that I've had this, right? With like 3 days and like some hours or whatever, but this is just so good. I'm so over the Panda and the Chick-fil-A. I've had so much of it, and to be honest, I think what it is that I've just reached my threshold for chicken, not so much steak, because today I had to order food and I almost ordered Chick-fil-A again, but then I'm like, no, not again. We've had this for 3 days straight. So, and then the last weekend before that also, so I didn't want to do that. So then I remembered that this place was nearby, the Tender Green spot. So then I just did that. And the first thing that I went to was, okay, what can I get here that Chick-fil-A wouldn't have? And it was the steak. And then I tried to find another place that had like steak, like clean steak like that, like not using any crazy oils or not, I don't know, putting all sorts of fat or trying to give me some sort of like tri-tip or filet. I just wanted a lean steak, like a sirloin. So just because I've been low on protein, I feel like I've been struggling to get my protein intake up. So I wanted to have some steak, some red meat, wasn't really down for chicken. Don't ever really care to have turkey. Other if it's that other turkey that I had, was it like 2 weeks ago? That was really good. But other than that, not a huge fan of turkey. Turkey, however, might have to replace some of that chicken because I think I've had enough of the chicken. But for tonight, steak, cheese, rice, back to basics, keeping it simple. However, this is going to be a big ass meal because as you can see, this is usually, whoops, there it is. This is usually like most of my day, right? This is like protein and cheese worth-wise, but I also had the meal earlier. So, and the cheese meal? Did I say the cheese meal? I still had that meal from earlier. So it's that plus this. That meal from earlier was, let's see. I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't say. But the meal from earlier was the potatoes were 246 calories for 34 grams of carbs. The steak was 26 grams of protein for 229 calories. And the side of chicken was 29 grams of protein for 186 calories, totaling 2, 4, 6, about almost 6, about 650 calories. Math is not my strong suit. So just looking at this graph, yeah, it was about 600 calories, maybe 650. And yeah, so I think that should be pretty solid. I think we'll be good for the night. I don't think I'm going to have any other snacks. I don't think I'm going to be hungry after that. If anything, I'm going to be sleepy. Also, I would like to note that very exciting news. I woke up hungry, which is a great sign for metabolism speeding up, which means that I'm going to be able to be at a real maintenance, right, in terms of burning calories sooner than later. So like today, no workout, no cardio, just I woke up at, let's say 8:30, and as of now, I have burned 2,142 calories, according to this, to my Whoop that I've had on, right? And work wasn't super strenuous, and oh my god, I can't breathe, nothing like that. It wasn't real cardio. I wasn't lifting anything super heavy, so I think that's a good thing because then that means that I didn't do anything super strenuous, and my calories are up. They're actually much higher than they have been in a long time, because for being at 2,142, usually that would mean that if I would get my workout done at 2 with cardio and weight training, then I'm burning 100 calories per hour. So then this amount of calories I should have burned by 11 o'clock. So technically I'm ahead by, well, like 2.5 hours. It's 8:44, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, about 2.5 hours ish. So that's pretty exciting. And I didn't do any cardio. I didn't do anything like that was super, I'm tired and I can't breathe. So that was nice. And on top of that, I don't even know, not daily, not weekly, but our weigh-in for today, I weighed myself on April 30th, which was 4 days ago. I was 148.4. 4 or 5 days later, May 4th, I am still 148.4, and I had been eating, right, those extra calories. So that is pretty sweet, pretty excited about that. This is actually a new low from when I was plateaued, because I plateaued at like 150 for a while, and now I dropped to 148. So we are well on track for 10% body fat. So that's today's note. I will see you guys for tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy this meal. watch a movie, and get some good rest like the good Lord intended. I will see you guys tomorrow.